Woman with Down syndrome
Okay.
loses court of appeal abortion law case. So what do you think that's about?
I would say someone is forcing her to get an abortion,
Okay.
and she loses the lawsuit.
Right, because that's what a reasonable person would think.
Right.
No.
No.
What
is it?
What it's about is, so this is in England. Their abortion laws are pretty much the same as Texas. And
Really?
it was pretty close.
6 weeks?
No, it's not 6 weeks, but it's like there's an exception for the rape and incest, and if there's going to be a severe birth defect, and as a specific example, they use Down syndrome in the law. And this woman wants to repeal the law because she has Down syndrome, and making that an exception makes her less than. So if your baby's about to be born with Down syndrome in the UK, you can have an abortion.
It's like where do you decide birth defects end, right? So what if your child is born with only one hand? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's all stuff that they
What if
can.
your child's born like Zion Clark?
Well, they can tell genetically beforehand. I don't know if they can. Well, maybe they can.
I think they can tell a lot.
Yeah.
I think they can tell a lot about your development. If someone decides that, I mean, you could get real crazy with that, right? Like,
Yeah.
look, people are capable of some very dark justifications. Like, look at what they were doing in China. The one-child policy in China, there was horror stories about people killing their babies that are girls
So they could have
one
sons?
kid. I don't know how many of them were folklore. You know, those are those things that people would tell you. You just like, they drown their babies.
Right.
You know,
Like the Spartans, they just throw them off a cliff.
yeah, that they drown their girls. Like, Jesus, how much is that? Is that real? Do they really? I mean, if you can imagine it, some horrific thing, someone has done it.